But no, it's like I told Grover and some of the fellows, when we go, sometimes these trips can be very heart-wrenching, very challenging, but on all the trips I have been on, we've had a very enjoyable time. We go to work, and we got a lot of work accomplished. Our project leader was more than pleased and happy with the amount of work we've got accomplished. We even worked ourselves partially out of the job. They sent us out on another job to work. Of course, Grover and Joe and Abe got volunteered for that also. So, but we set trusses at that house, did some inside framing, got a lot accomplished, and once again, we had an enjoyable time. Lots of fun, lots of good eating. We stayed in a church, a fellowship hall, but I mean, it's a very enjoyable and an outreaching trip, and I would encourage any of you that would be able to go on the trips, help out in any way, you know, old, young, whoever. Now, most of these trips, they have an age limit on them. I think it's 16 or 18, I'm not sure which, but then a lot of times they have younger youth groups that they also need help with. But my challenge to any of you is, if you get the opportunity, take advantage of it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and it's something you can reach out to other people that, you know, outside of the blessing from the Lord and the enjoyment of working there, it's rewarding. So I'll leave Joe and Grover say a word. That's all I say. We'll go real quick.
I just going to say that I had an enjoyable time, enjoyed being with the people that we had to work with, enjoyed Grover and Keith's and Abe's fellowship while we was there, along with a few others, and Jared and his dad's not here, but they helped a lot. I was glad to have them along, and had a real enjoyable time, so I'll let Grover tell you the rest of it.
Grover picked on us all. Yeah. We saw a side of Grover that I'd never seen before. He's a bad influence on us.
Matthew 25:40 says, "When you've done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you've done it unto me." And that was Jesus speaking. We went there with the heart of helping people that we had never met and didn't know what the need was. And in service to God, that is the height of service, because you're reaching out in faith in a way that is needed, and you don't know the people at all. We did learn about the one lady. She is a grandmother that is keeping a paraplegic grandson, and that is her job, to keep him and take care of him. That's the home we worked on first. And it was right behind the house that she lived in, which had been condemned and had to be torn down because all the foundation was broken under it. So she's living in this crippled place that was going to be taken down when we finished our work. As they said, the work that we did was beyond what they expected. He said he expected us to have the flooring down in this one house by Friday evening. And we had the flooring down, we had the lawn down for the linoleum, we had the windows trimmed, the doors hung, the painting done, and sent us to another house to build walls. They went out Thursday, I believe. You started building walls for a house for another project there in the community, kind of like a Habitat for Humanity's project.
Similar to that, yeah.
Similar to that. And this young man that was being put in this house was mentally deficient, disabled, and needed a home. Each day we had devotions, we had prayer before meals, and I caught myself singing during the day and enjoying the work with the Lord. These people, these men that were there, and the ladies that cooked for us were absolutely phenomenal. You got to do one of these trips, because everyone, God just brings you together. We join hands for prayer every day and every meal. And it was just a wonderful time in the Lord. Couldn't ask for a better trip. It was tiring. Joe and I said we hadn't worked this hard every day for a long time. You might hit a day now and then, but you worked and came home tired. I have a picture that I'm going to hang up on the wall over there with the names under it. And Wallace Whitaker, if you're interested in disaster work, is the contact, and his number's on this. I'm going to put it on the bulletin board over there. Mike wanted to go. I know his heart was there with us. I felt it. He had obligations at his public work that he couldn't get away from, and of course family obligations. But Mike, we brought you a little something. So would you come forward? We'd like you to have this and wear it in good health. You can
I'm smiling while you're giving me that. I'm wondering what's in there.
Nope. Pull it out there, you'll see what it is.
Thank you.
Gotta put it on, see how it looks.
Yep, put it on, see if it fits.
See if it fits.
Now, Brethren Disaster Ministries. God bless you for pulling us together and sending us.
Thank you guys for doing it.